Welcome back to Genesis X3 here in San Jose. I'm Zane Ipengu Gonzalez, joined by my New York compatriot, turned down for Walter. Walt, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for using my full government name. That was great.
Yes, I have to make sure that they know that before we go to the colloquialisms and the nicknames.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird, you know, whenever no one uses the second syllable.
Walter.
Yeah,
you know who
Walter's
exclusively calls you Walter?
Who?
Wally.
Oh, really?
From New
I didn't
Jersey.
know that. Okay.
Yeah, like almost always. He
That's
says
really-
Walter all the time.
That's great.
It's
I
really
love
funny.
that. I love that. We're here, GX3.
We are. I'm excited. Yeah. Some really, really exciting matches yesterday on the double side of things. You had the privilege of seeing that.
I needed that bad. I kept saying to Waff and Peepee, I'm like, look, man, I need this.
Take a look at the broadcast schedule for the rest of the weekend. You can see that there's many, many, many different games for you to watch. It's not just Melee. It's not just Ultimate. We got Uma Musume. We got Street Fighter. We got Tekken, 2XKO. Definitely tune into the Uma Musume top 7 when that comes up. I do have to say, I got to commentate that yesterday. Super, super fun. And I think Toph is going to be on the finals there alongside a VTuber. So
yeah, he and you told me he's been grinding. He's been studying.
The reason I'm here right now is because Toph is deep in the book studying the Uma Musume
That is
matchups.
so funny.
He's like, I gotta watch every race before top 7 so I know the narratives of the players.
That's actually so funny.
He's a professional. What can you say?
Ooh, we got a little video for you guys, I think. Let's see. Little Ultimate highlights here.
Just all of the highlights. I saw your coworker. This is the work of Nick Gangley.
Oh, you mean no? He's not a video guy anymore. He's a top Riftbound athlete.
Sorry, yeah. Top Riftbound athlete. Unfortunately, scammed out of his rightful first place. Got 5th based on resistance.
That is he's gonna make some changes. I think he's gonna make some waves in how we do this format. But oh yeah, we'll look at the doubles bracket. I think we're gonna take a peek at that as well. Tetris is always absolute gas every year that I come here. I love watching the Tetris tournament that's happening. It's so much fun.
This was cool. I saw this highlight. Pac-Man, I know that everyone hates him in Ultimate, but I like the bell.
I feel like Melee players like the characters that Ultimate players
Yeah,
hate,
it's true.
though.
Have you ever
Like,
seen Nikki tweeting about Ultimate?
No.
Nikki like revels in Steve just beating everyone.
Well, like multiple people have asked me, and I'll be like, I think most Melee players just think Steve's a funny guy.
Yeah,
and like
he's just a
cool.
funny guy.
And they're like, well, but like he's just in a. Oh, that was so epic.
Oh my god. There's me popping off. Dude, it was so great. Killa OR, I was sitting next to him. First of all, wild that Killa OR is even here, by the way.
Actually
in the year
insane.
2026.
Yeah.
Killa OR the whole time was going, who is this Luigi? He had no clue who Rap M was.
Yeah.
And then when he won, I mean, you saw him popping off and running around there.
He came up more than once and was like, this is crazy. And I was like, yeah, this is so awesome. Yeah, the actual Unk status of Melee. I was like, it's so insane.
Yeah.
Because he came up to me and Peepee after our block, and he was like, yo, coach me. To BBMD.
I saw
and
that.
And then he did
I
it
saw
on
him.
too.
I saw Peepee kind of like,
It was so funny though. He was like, yo, coach me. He's like, I want to get good again. And I was like, dude, I knew about you when I was but a child. I was probably 10 years old when the MTV thing came out.
So are you going to coach him?
No.
What do you mean?
I can't coach him.
Maybe he wants to
I'm not built like that.
learn how to fireball from the other side of the stage.
Maybe, yeah. He's already reveling in the wonders of controller discourse, so I don't know if we need to do that. But
Speaking of the doubles bracket, a lot of highlights. Dude, this was so sad. I saw Rocky last night at Guildhouse. Anyway, here's what it was. We were up 2-0 against...
the Randall? Are you talking about that?
He's
Okay.
not even talking about that. He said, we were up 2-0 against Cody and Jmook, and then I looked over the commentary desk, and I saw you weren't there, and we got reverse 3-0'd. And if you had been there, we would have won. This was also an incredible set. So cool to see PewFat here again. But I think, you know, a little bit of a surprise that they got quote-unquote upset by Shroomed and S2J.
Yeah, they stay the same, right? Like, it's so cool to see them back in action. Obviously, like, I think the hope for Melee people is that we get more of them in the doubles bracket. Because I honestly think this was one of the most entertaining doubles brackets by
of all
far.
time.
Like, at least like in the last few years, right? Because like there were fun developments when Axe and Amsa were coming up, but the question was like always who's going to beat Jmook Cody. And the answer, as we'll see at the end of this, is
Quite
still no
soon.
one. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's so cool to see like this clash of old legacy and the new guard
Yeah.
battle it out in a format that's a little underappreciated, I think.
Such an insane little save there on the rest. Yeah, this was a really hype set. The two agreed upon top teams. But if you want the story of yesterday, it's Rat Monster. Rat Monster and Dragunov also. Got to give him his flowers. This pop-up, watch him just walk across the stage.
He's actually just power stance. It's so sick.
Cold with it.
Dewan is like completely shattered. It's so great.
Oh man, this combo here, oh so sick. What a clutch from there. They just clean 30'd Moki and HBox.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't, obviously Rat Monster was the odd character out when we were casting it last night,
Yeah.
but Dragunov really held it the hell down. It was so good.
He's so good.
And it's hard to find a player that capable at doubles who can be such a good enabler for the weird character that you want to pick.
Yeah.
And I talked to them actually after they got second place, and you know the two of them were just like, yeah, we just think that any team could be viable. Obviously, Drunk at Collision, the Bowser, and got fifth.
Yeah.
So just very, very good doubles players. I don't think it's the last we'll see of either of these players, but hopefully they run it together in the future.
I think they will. I think they will. You can take a look at this bracket right here, see how things shook out there. A lot of upsets there. Rat Monster and Dragunov, like we said, the big story, and they almost became the people to take down Cody Schwab and Jmook. Like you were saying, we don't know who could do it, but maybe it's them. Maybe it's a Luigi.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the bracket too. Like 3 Game 5s in a row. People have gotten so close to beating them.
Yeah.
Cody also I talked to before Top 4 started, and he said, he was like, yo, I don't think we've dropped a set since like 2024.
That's
or something like that. It's been like over a year and a half maybe.
Wild.
And, you know, maybe a little bit of shit talk thrown in there where he was like, me and Jmook don't really practice doubles that much. So, like, what's going on here? I'm like, okay, all right, let's see if... But everyone's gotten very, very close. And I don't know. I'm so excited for this format. I think doubles is super underappreciated.
But that was the wrap on doubles for Genesis. We got all singles for the rest of today.
Yes, sir.
Gonna get into some pools action. And I think we'll see coming up right now who we have coming up next. I think SDJ is going to be someone who we're looking out for in this first pool.
Yeah, super
newly
excited.
ranked number 8 in the world, right?
Yeah, the historical point of note was, you know, it's the first non-Hungrybox Puff player since the days of Mango who have made it into the top 10. I know there was the debut in the summer rank, I believe at number higher than 8, I think. But STJ, yeah, really exciting player. I think plays categorically differently from Hungrybox too, which is 100%. Really, really exciting for me as like an analyst to watch that. But yeah, super excited to see what they're able to accomplish here. Also moved to New York pretty recently, so we get to see them over at the local over there.
And you're looking at 2 important clutches here in a row. This is last year actually at Genesis when SDJ upset Moki, I believe. Off stream because no one was anticipating it, right? No one thought that SDJ would do it, and that was kind of the beginning of the ascendance. And then this, of course, the defining moment of SDJ's career so far. After barely choking the Game 5 in a reverse 3-0 at Gommel last year, this year just barely manages to clutch it with that last second nickel and dime. 4%, all that separates them from HBox there. Shout out to 4%, by the way.
Yeah.
Another
dang. Yeah, nice callback. I love that. Yeah, so SDJ region is Texas, but recently moved to New York, so kind of mixed areas right there, but excited to see what they're able to accomplish, because I think the players who have been able to crack the top level with I won't say unique characters, because obviously Juan has been around forever, but to be able to do it in an era where it seemed like, you know, Hungrybox had this kind of monopoly over the character is pretty exciting to me. Yeah,
SDJ definitely, like we said, last year was the breakout. We'll see if they can do it now that they're kind of expected to, right? A lot of top 8s under SDJ's belt, becoming, you know, I think definitively like one of the greatest Jigglypuffs of all time. It's funny to say that. You can see some of the notable players here. There's SDJ in the middle, but we got Zane, we got Cody Schwab, we got HBox himself. Big competition here at Genesis this weekend, and my eyes particularly go to, of course, Rat Monster at the bottom, and then Ginger. I want to see Ginger make a run.
Dude, fourth place at Supernova after being like soft retired. That's such the classic sequence of events. Is like, oh, I think I'm gonna take a break from some tournaments, come back. I'll chill. It'll be normal or whatever, and then go on this crazy run. Yeah, I think Ginger is one that I'm looking out for. Actually, in the set that I casted of you yesterday, I asked PPMD.
Don't remind me.
I
Remind
know.
me.
Someone told me they were, Fred was like, I guess the two of you talked, and you were like, I played so bad.
Well, Fred came up to me and was just like, that's not the Zane I'm used to seeing. And I was like, I know. I played so bad. It's because PB was here, man.
You clutched up.
They
It's
put me
okay.
on stream when the Falco God is watching. It's embarrassing.